J&J Sports Super Bowl preview for everybody.
Yeah.
Just to announce to everybody, Taylor Swift is headed to the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Just kidding. Well, kind of. Coming soon, we will have the Super Bowl between the Kansas City Chiefs and the San Francisco 49ers in a rematch from the 2019 Super Bowl just 4 years ago.
Yeah.
And Swift does plan on being at the game, considering the superstar singer is very publicly dating Kansas City tight end Travis Kelce.
Right.
So her show is in Tokyo on Saturday night before the Super Bowl.
Mm-hmm.
Many people are wondering if she's going to be able to make it to the big game.
Right.
She does have two private jets, a Dassault Falcon 900LX and a Dassault Falcon 7X.
Wow.
Do you think that she can make it to Japan, or from Japan to Vegas in that short time span?
Ooh, that's a long flight. But nah, I think so. And I think she probably will make it because I feel like it's something that she needs to be there for, and yeah.
And owning your own plane's got to help too because you make the fly times.
Yeah.
So it's like you show up, your plane's ready, and you're ready to go.
You're ready to go, right? Exactly. So, she has an advantage over most. So yeah.
Yeah, Travis Kelce is probably going to be the excuse me. Travis Kelce is probably going to be the most watched player by far in this upcoming Super Bowl.
Oh yeah.
And this is going to include during the game, but also the media circus leading up to the game.
To the game, yeah, definitely. They're definitely gonna. This is gonna be hot for them.
And then just looking at the teams, so on the 49ers, can you name your offensive and defensive player to watch out for a big performance?
For the 49ers, offensive, man, there's so many players. But I would just say between Purdy or McCarthy, yeah. Because Purdy, man, when he gets to running, you got that defense. Now, if the Chiefs had that same defense they had with the Ravens, then Purdy can't go anywhere. So we got to see.
And McCaffrey, he's a recent addition too, but he's producing for the 49ers.
Man, he's been snapping for them for sure. But yeah, I think that's gonna, and I think they're gonna take this more personal because, like I said, they lost that first Super Bowl opportunity, so they're not trying to lose again.
Yeah, for San Francisco, for me, I think it's all about number 19, Deebo Samuel.
Yeah.
His combination of running and receiving, I think it's going to be difficult for the Chiefs to stop.
Definitely.
And then on defense, I got to go with the defensive end, Nick Bosa. Mm-hmm. And I'm really wondering how he's going to impact this upcoming game, if it's through sacks or trying to stop Pacheco in the run game.
Pacheco. For them, man, like I said, definitely Pacheco. Somebody needs to be covering him, and somebody needs to kind of get Patrick Mahomes early, in a funk. So that'll definitely help.
Yeah, I have two people for Kansas City. Patrick Mahomes is my number one.
Yeah.
How he's going to connect with Marquez Valdez-Scantling, his electric wideout. And then for defense, I have to probably go for Chris Jones on Kansas City. And we saw him make a small impact in the playoffs. He did have a Lamar Jackson pass deflection.
Yeah.
I mean, that could have possibly been a touchdown, and then maybe the Ravens win that game instead. So
that's crazy, honestly, man, because, but like I said, I feel like this was kind of a little bit karma for the Ravens because they were kind of thinking they had everything in the bag at a certain point. And the Chiefs defense, they came out of nowhere. They just came snapping out of nowhere in this game. And that kind of sealed the deal, really. Because, now I can see if it was just an offensive battle, then, okay, that's anybody's game. But, nah, Chiefs had both in lock, so, yeah.
Who are your players to watch on the Kansas City Chiefs?
For me, I would have to say on the offense, definitely Travis Kelce. You got to kind of stop that connection early. Him and Patrick Mahomes, because that's his number one. He's going to get it to him if he doesn't get it to nobody else. So, definitely watch that. And far as defense, that same player you said, but like I said, really just stopping that connection with him and Kelce in that running game. You know what I'm saying? Because that can take them far too. But I feel like him, Kelce, and just most of his receivers, just kind of have him running. But getting them, not letting them run far and stuff like that. So.
Oh, of course, every NFL fan remembers last year before the Chiefs game. quarterback Patrick Mahomes was nursing that serious ankle sprain, but they still won the game.
Still won,
even
yeah.
in like a 10-point comeback. So
yeah, man, he's tough.
how is he going to play now that he's healthy?
Oh, it's gonna be easier. I feel like he won't have to run as much. He's just a tough quarterback to take down. Honestly, I mean, if he wasn't a quarterback, you can easily put him as a running back or receiver for sure.
And then just kind of circling back to Chiefs defensive end Chris Jones.
Yeah.
He's been with the team since 2016, and he had recently agreed to a 1-year deal with the Chiefs.
Yeah.
So if he plays well, do they keep him, or do you think he goes elsewhere?
They definitely will keep him. But I think it's really just up to him if he wants to stay or, you know what I mean.
Yeah, he was in the 2016 draft, and so is Dak Prescott. They were both teammates at Mississippi State.
You're right.
And y'all can catch the game on Sunday, February 11th at 5:30 on CBS. And the Super Bowl is going to be played for the first time ever in the state of Nevada, and also an obvious first for Las Vegas.
And you guys, we will be on Twitch. We definitely will be watching that game or listening into it. So, and we're going to be covering it too, because I'm excited to see this. James, who do you want to win? Honestly, I mean, I know it isn't our teams or the kind of prediction we was really looking for, but who do you want to take this?
I want the Chiefs to win, but some of that has to do with my loyalty to the Dallas Cowboys because I don't want the 49ers to have 6 Super Bowls and then have the Cowboys trying to play catch up there in the NFC.
Yeah, I understand that. For me, man, I would just have to say I'm going to say the 49ers really because I want them to break that chain of the Chiefs. I feel like they go every year. I feel like it's stationed now. Like, I don't like how it's, you know what I mean? And they need a rematch. You know, this is the rematch they've been looking for, so.
I love that we're both pulling for different teams. I think that's going to make the Super Bowl a lot more interesting.
Interesting, for sure, yeah. Definitely.
And I know that a lot of people call in sick on Monday after the game.
Yeah.
Do you think Super Bowls on Sunday have gotten old? Do you think that the NFL should change the day the Super Bowl is, like maybe have it on a Saturday, or should they just stick with tradition?
I think definitely start switching it up because, you know, we're used to watching regular games, on Sunday. So, you know, something different will definitely be good. Maybe like a Thursday night championship game or a Saturday is perfect though.
It is a distinctly American sport, so I think that the United States, they should keep it on Sunday, but I think the United States should make Monday a national holiday for everybody. Yeah. That way, if people want to sleep in, they don't have to call in sick.
Call in, right.
And people know why they're calling in sick. I mean, they were up late watching the game.
Right. And honestly, they should definitely kind of change the time a little later, because, I mean, people get off around 5, 6 o'clock.
People are still
working. You know
working,
what I mean? So they're definitely going to miss partial of that game. You know, that they could have did like 7 or 8, I feel like. It'd have been a late game, but I feel like, you know, it's Super Bowl, you know?
And it depends on where it's playing, too, because, you know,
yeah,
like the West Coast games sometimes start way later.
Yeah, it's
for
a different
the East
time.
Coast.
Right, makes sense. So,
y'all please let us know about that. I'm really looking forward to the game, and
man, I can't wait.
I'm hoping that Mahomes brings the Chiefs their I think this is going to be their 4th Super Bowl ring if they win, because I know he has 2 of them, and I think they won one of the earlier Super Bowls.
And another thing I kind of want to just add, man, you guys got to please stop comparing Patrick to Tom. He's not, they're in the 2 different areas. But no, I feel like Patrick, he's like a kind of Brady vibe in our, like, currently for the NFL. I think so. But, you know, Brady was a different type of monster. You know what I mean? So I feel like, you know what I mean?
Brady, he didn't have the physical tools that Mahomes does. So he had to rely a lot more
on his arm.
Yeah, his arm and his mentality.
Yeah.
But I think Mahomes has all of that, but he also has the tools.
No, yeah. So, I think, like you said, I think Brady had to really just use his arm. He wasn't a running type of quarterback. He didn't really run like that.
And the matchup with Andy Reid and Patrick Mahomes, I think we're going to see some magic here in the Super Bowl, because it was some of the stuff that they were doing against the Eagles. There's a lot of misdirection. There's a lot of not so much trick plays, but just plays to get the Eagles defense to move one way, and then they go the other way.
Other way, right. So yeah, he had his little Tom Brady. You know, he kind of talked about it, and he kind of basically said, like, kind of nicely, like, he's not me, basically.
I at first wasn't looking forward to Brady becoming an NFL analyst, But now I'm actually really looking forward
See,
to Brady
yeah.
taking over there on Fox because I was getting really sick of Greg Olsen, and
Yeah,
it seemed
those
like he
same-
was always hating on the Cowboys, and I didn't like that.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
always
It's always that, and I kind of listen to them. But yeah, y'all let us know how y'all feel about the Super Bowl and just that whole Tom Brady and Patrick Mahomes comparison.
it's going to be a big one, the 57th Super Bowl. So
Yeah, definitely can't wait. But yeah, you guys, that's the end of our show this morning. Before we go, of course, I wanted y'all to check out our shirts. If y'all would like to get one, we have them black and white. You can definitely, the link will be in the description. And we'll be on Instagram and everything else. You know, you can get your shirt for sure and be part of the family. James, anything you want to add?
y'all, please keep watching sports, but please keep tuning in too. We're at 80 subscribers. We're really close to 100. Please tell your friends.
That's the
like,
goal.
Comment, subscribe, and share.
Definitely. We love you guys. Thank you. We're going to keep coming with the bangers. I'm Jamar McKill.
I'm James Sherwood.
And y'all just been served with J&J Sports. See you.
J&J Sports, coming to y'all with more in 2024.